Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about meeting your guardian angels, and it's something that I've been doing with my angel healing and Reiki work, and 3 years ago I sort of went down the rabbit hole as such, and I done a meditation to meet your guardian angel. During this meditation process, I was just basically asking my guardian angel's name, trying to establish who my guardian angel is. And when I'm doing that, I tend to have a pen and a bit of paper, and I just sort of free flow and write whatever's in my hand. And the angel that come about, and her name is Sarah. So I went down to Sarah, and I was getting told that she's Jesus's and Mary Magdalene's daughter. 3 years ago, I didn't sort of pay much attention to it, as I was only just going down this journey and I was just starting to learn and sort of figure it all out. And at that time, you sort of, as you're learning, you think it's your ego, and you sort of come in and out of it. And yeah, I mean, as I said, it's one of those processes that you go through. So I didn't really pay much attention. I did look up online, and I remember seeing that Jesus and Mary had a daughter called Sarah, but I can't remember much about it, and I just sort of forgot about it as time went on. And then during other meditation processes, I've been shown that I was a blue light in the beginning, and connected to source, and we were just made up of this blue light energy, and we could connect with each other, connect with like the earth, trees. We could basically hear everything, and we didn't talk, and it was all telepathic. And this is what I've been shown in meditations as I've gone on more to do more angel Reiki and angel meditations. It's sort of getting stronger and a little bit deeper. So last weekend I went on a manifestation retreat, and before that I belonged to a tribe on YouTube with Nikki Allen, and she was asking questions, and one of my questions was I'd like to get a deeper connection with my guides, spirit guides, angels, and also spirit realm. And if I need to go do any courses, or go online, do any courses, or even train at Arthur Findlay College. And her advice to me was purely meditation, and we know the answers within, and just ask, which is what I tell everybody with the angels. It is just ask them to step in and ask them to help you. So that's exactly what I done. I went on this manifestation retreat, and part of my manifestation was to connect more deeply to my guides and connect with my angels more. And what I'm going to read to you now, I've wrote this down, but I hope you guys find it interesting, because it absolutely blew my mind when I looked more into this. So yeah, basically my guardian angel Sarah. So I was saying, when learning about the angels 3 years ago, I did a meditation that guided me to my angel's name, and she told me she was called Sarah, daughter of Mary and Jesus. At first, obviously, I didn't look in much to it. During other meditations, I was taken back to the first soul and being a blue light being. I've had this happen to me now a few times. And yeah, last week while I was on a manifestation retreat, I asked to have a deeper connection to my angels and guides, and how can I connect more? I was told to know thyself. I am the wind, trees, water, plants, animals, birds, and everything I need to connect is within the elementals. I was told to connect to the elementals of the earth, because I am that of earth. When I asked who I am speaking to, I was told, you know who I am Sarah, I have always been with you. I have been with you since the dawn of time, when we were blue light beings. Together, I am Sarah, Jesus and Mary Magdalene's daughter. So after my meditation and the past week, I've since gone on a little bit of a journey and discovered more about Sarah and who she is. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to see, because this is too much coincidences now with this Sarah. So I thought I'll have a look into her and just see who she is. So it just basically says the Bible doesn't acknowledge Jesus having a bloodline, but there's a holy book called The Holy Blood, and the Holy Grail suggests Sarah was the only daughter of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene, and the Knights Templar point to this also, and also in Dead Sea Scrolls, so before Bible, because obviously with the Bible they weren't interested in women having anything to do with anything religious. It other than Mary being Jesus' mother, women weren't mentioned much during that time. Anything that we did was seen to be witch or demonic, or do you know what I mean? So it goes down that route. Sarah is also the patron saint of Romany people. I do have a Romany bloodline in me. I'm of Irish descent, but obviously Romany people come from India, but I have got that Romany heritage there. Mary and Jesus. So Jesus' bloodline was under constant threat from Romans. Mary and Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene and Sarah sought refuge in France. Strangely enough, all my life I love the French language. It was one of the languages. When I was at school, my highest GCSE grade was in French, because I did really well with French language, and that was my highest GCSE. And I love French songs, and I like singing in French. And then since then, I've found a wonderful lady called Rachel Goodwin on here. She does have a YouTube channel, and she channels Ascended Master Sarah, which is Jesus's daughter, Sarah. And I found out with the bloodline of Jesus and Sarah and Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary, they all descend from obviously God and angels, and so there's my angel connection with doing this. So her account, she has an account on Facebook called Ascended Master Sarah. Rachel speaks of the Blue Rose lineage. The Blue Rose is an ancient and cosmic divine feminine order that is deeply rooted into the ascended Gaia, so Mother Earth, and connects up into the highest heavens and stars. Some say the Order of the Blue Rose was founded by Mother Mary, but others say by Mary Magdalene. But in truth, the origins of this order are from the beginning of time itself, seeded by the divine to make sure humankind never completely lost its way. Well, that goes back to my meditations of being a blue light and being told this was the very first. We were the very first souls. We were the blue light souls that come to Earth. This was the very first incarnation of souls. I'm getting tingles when I talk about it. Oh, it's amazing. So ties in with my blue light meditation, therefore being the blue rose. Also, in some of Rachel's channeled messages with Sarah has told Rachel, your body is the earth. There is a message to become more closely aligned with Earth. The Earth connects many things that are of Mother and Father God and are a direct way to experience the opportunities for a sacred life. Therefore, this brings me back to my meditation with Sarah last week, where she was telling me to know thyself. I'm that of Earth. It just blows my mind. And there's also a photo that Rachel has of Sarah, and this looks very much like myself, with long brown hair and green eyes. And the message there is the Cosmic Magdalene, remember who you are. So that has literally this week blown my mind. I'm doing a little bit more delving into about Sarah, my guardian angel. I think I'm going to have more meditations and connections where I do have a look into Sarah and my guardian angel, and I always just thought, my God, it's weird in a way, because since I've found out who she is and found the connection, I can't see anyone else being my guardian angel other than her, and it's literally just blown me away. And I also want to tie in with what's been going on with some of my angel meditations, and I do my angel Reiki on myself, but now doing my angel Reiki on myself, I find that I'm getting messages from angels, from archangels and beings, and I just feel like I have to share these messages with people and everyone, because it's just all it's just amazing. And where my meditations take me and what I see for people, I close my eyes, I see lights, I see angels formation in my eyes, and it's just absolutely amazing. And yeah, I just want to talk about a meditation that I had. So the other week I had a wonderful meditation, and a beautiful Archangel Gabriel came through and gave me a visit. I could see myself basically lying down in a church, and there was a group of other angels around me, and they were bathing me in this water, and all of a sudden the waves were being washed over me and they were getting stronger. Archangel Gabriel spread her wings and protected me. She then picked me up and lifted me into a rainbow crystal temple. I was listening to a conversation about the sea and angels. So basically when I went up into this temple, it was like it just felt like it was above the clouds, and it was all crystalline structure and just rainbow colour, and it was absolutely amazing. And I could hear the angels speaking, and Archangel Gabriel was saying this is a message that you need to relay back to mankind. And what the angels were saying was, how are we going to deal with basically the vast amounts of plastic that's in the ocean that's causing so much damage to wildlife, like the ocean life, the ocean itself, Mother Earth. It's making her sick. It was showing me all plastic in rivers, just rubbish completely everywhere. And not only that this plastic is disintegrating down into like microscopical particles, and then we're drinking it, and it's just making man sick. It's just making everything on the planet sick through this plastic. And I don't know much about plastic and how it breaks down, whether if it does break down into tiny particles, that I don't know. I don't know much about that kind of stuff, and I don't know what happens to it and what happens to it in the ocean. But what they were showing me was the fact that there's going to be really bizarre weather. I mean, we're already having bizarre weather, but tidal waves, and just like literally the earth is going to have to shift. And then it was showing me what it's doing in the waves. It's the earth is trying to bring the plastic and all of that into the ocean and draw it into the seabed. It can't be. They were showing that the plastic cannot be burnt. It cannot go into the earth. It has to go through a process through the sea to cleanse and purify it and to draw it into the seabed. Once it's drawn into the seabed, it's going to change formation, and it will end up a crystalline structure under the seabed. So basically they're turning this plastic into this crystalline structure. As I was being lifted out of the meditation, I was given a pearl. So I've since then gone on to explain this meditation to some of my spiritual minded friends, and they've been helping me understand it. One of them being the lovely Lorraine, who I see on Nikki's email list, when Nikki Allen, when you message her, you also get through to Lorraine, and she was explaining a lot of people in Reiki, because obviously I'm doing angel Reiki, they have gone on to see the crystalline temple. Like some people call it church, cathedral. A lot of people have gone to that next level, and I thought that was amazing. Another friend of mine said how pearls in the ocean are formed through rubbish. I didn't realise that. Dirt, rubbish. So obviously Archangel Gabriel bringing me a pearl, that's rubbish. And then Lorraine did say Archangel Gabriel was obviously the messenger angel, and that's the message that I was given. At the time you don't put two and two together, you just go with it. So that's why I was seeing Archangel Gabriel as well, because of the messenger angel. And yeah, I just find the whole thing fascinating, and this is while the earth is sort of, the angels have everything in hand. It's come to a point with the plastic in the ocean, everything man can't save this. We cannot save it. It has got to the point of no return. That's what they were trying to tell me. There's nothing anybody can do now, not even the governments or anyone, that because it's gone to a stage now where it's literally in tiny formation and it's destructing everything. And the only way that they can do this is by Mother Earth kicking back and but basically trying to save the planet. And this is why things are going to be so erratic and there's going to be so many changes weather-wise on Earth, because this is what's going on because of the destruction mankind has caused on the planet. Mother Earth's got to heal herself. It's just as simple as that. So yeah, this is amazing, these meditations and what I'm doing. I just literally, I just find it mind-blowing. When I went on the retreat last week with that meditation, it was saying know thyself, and at the time I didn't really understand that we were doing like a Buddhist meditation. And know thyself is like going back to Buddhism. I find Christianity and Buddhism, like, now I've started to sort of look into it, sort of kind of related. I suppose I don't know a lot about Buddhism. I don't know anything about Buddhism, but the know thyself, and apparently the women were saying that's part of a Buddhist thing as well. And then I was being shown how I'm the blue, I was like a light and then turned into the moon, and the moon I was beaming onto a lotus flower. And then they were saying that's a link in Buddhism as well, where the lotus flower and the moon are linked, and the lotus flower represents your soul body on Earth, and the moon is your psychic abilities. So yeah, I suppose I'm starting to connect the dots now. That's how I feel my journey is bringing me to connect the dots, which I find absolutely amazing. So yeah, we've all got an ability to do this. We've all got an ability to connect and find out who we really are through meditation. And it's what Nikki Allen says, you don't need to go on all these fancy courses, you don't need to go on all these things and pay lots of money. The answers are all within us and all within. And I'm going to try and do a few more videos like this, and I'm going to try and do a little bit of a deep dive on Sarah, maybe do some meditations and see what I can channel through her, and see if I can bring messages from her and get a bit closer maybe. But yeah, watch this space. I'm excited where this is leading me. So thank you for being here, and thank you for watching to the end of my video. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, and I just think I've just got to get my confidence out there and just start doing this now, guys. So I appreciate this. So thank you so much. Thank you.